practice these 3 moves. Okay, so we can know where we're going when we come to do them. So the first one, why is this gone off? The source of heat I have. Okay, so the first one is rock star. So we start, all of them, we start in plank. So rock star, we take one leg, spread it through, lift the opposite arm up. Okay, from here we go into wild thing, and then we sit down, cartwheel the arms, drop the knee onto the floor, and lift up in flash dance. Okay, then we come back, cartwheel the hands, back to wild things, back to rock star. Okay, I thought you might be doing them with me, but no, you're just watching. That's fine. Okay, so those 3 moves: rock star, wild thing, flash dance. Remember to put the knee on the floor with flash dance. Okay, so we're going to start our usual way, or not. Actually, let's not. Let's come to the floor at the end. Let's have one block at the back and one at the front. Let's leave the block there. Well, since we're all more or less, we're all sitting. Let's start sitting. Let's do just one round of fast Kapalabhati. So we're going to put the emphasis on the exhale, and the inhale happens naturally as a consequence. Hands on the belly, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Breathe all the way out. Breathe in and hold for 20. And release. Come back to your natural cycle. And breathe into the belly, the ribs, the chest, all the way into the crown of your head. Make yourself tall. And breathe out all the way. Let's do them once more. Breathe into the belly, ribs, chest, crown of the head, lift towards the sky. And as you breathe out, big sigh. Great. Drop the bottom to the left, the right hand onto the floor. Reach towards the right with the left hand, or hold on to the wrist or the elbow. Breathe in. As you breathe out, twist towards your left. Come back to center. Drop to the right, left hand onto the floor. Reach with the right hand. Let's start thinking about creating space and length in the front of the body so that we can arch back into back bends. Breathe in. As you breathe out, twist towards your right. And then come back to center. So I'm going to turn around just because I'm not on my mat. But if you are on your knees, come up to a squat. And then press the knees into the elbows and gently lean forward. So we're not expecting to lift or anything fancy, just opening the hips wide. Come back, have the feet a little bit wider. I'll do that again. Elbows pressing into the knees pressing into the elbows, lean forward, chin towards the floor. And then come down to all fours. Knees and hips in line, wrist and elbows in line. Breathe in, bring the shoulder blades together, look up. Breathe out, spread the shoulders, tuck the tailbone under. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in, come back to neutral. And we'll do the same. First, we're not going to move. We're going to bring the wrist to the knees. Breathe in and breathe out without anything moving. Wrists to knees, so keep everything engaged. And release. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do that again. Everything is active. Shoulders, wrists, knees, core. Release, breathe in and breathe out. Release, breathe in. This time, we're going to move the knees halfway to the wrists. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, we hover. Spread the shoulders wide. Breathe in. Come back down. Breathe out, around and lift. Breathe in, come back down. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, neutral. Bring the knees to the wrists this time. Bit harder. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift. Knees to elbows. Breathe in, come back down. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in. Last time, breathe out. Breathe in, come back to all fours. Turn the wrists so that palms are facing up, fingers towards you, and gently lean back, giving the wrists a break. Come back, big circles with the hips. And the other way. And then bring the shoulders in. Move whichever way feels nice. Great. Reach, pull the edge, the front edges of your mat. Then drop the chin. So hopefully you end up in happy dog. If not, move the knees further back or the hands further forward. Chin onto the floor, chest towards the mat. Let's say another 3 breaths. We didn't start with our usual back bend, so we're doing it here. Last one. And then simply slide forward until your belly reaches the mat. And we're going to do a little bit of strength and then soften. So we're going to start with your hands reaching forward and then pull back. Reach forward and then pull back. We'll do 5 of those. 3, 2, 1. And then we'll stay with that. But when we pull back, we bring the wrist towards our chest, knuckles facing down, and then extend the arms back. And then reach forward again. And reach back. And forward. The knuckles never touch the floor. 2 more. Last one. And then rest. Look at your right hand. Let's take a couple of breaths. And then come back up. So this time, fingertips onto the floor. We're going to lift and then lower. Lift by your knees and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. And then lift the feet off the floor, legs off the floor, reach forward, and we're going to swim for 5 breaths. Last one. And then rest your head on the floor, look towards your left hand. Great, come back and let's make our way to down dog. You might need to move around in your dog to begin with. See how it all feels. And then maybe settle into down dog, find a place of stillness for a couple of breaths. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, walk the feet all the way to the hands at the front of the mat. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out, ankle the back all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in, reach back. Breathe out, Samasthiti. Surya Jaya. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, length. Breathe out, step the left leg back. Breathe in, crescent. Breathe out, left hand onto the floor. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, both feet onto the floor. Breathe in, length. Breathe out, right leg back. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, right hand onto the floor. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, right, up. Breathe out, both feet onto the floor. Breathe in, halfway. Breathe out, anchor all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in, reach up and back. Breathe out, Samasthiti. Surya A, breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, length. Breathe out, all the way to Chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Stay 3 breaths. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, step or jump all the way to the front. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, halfway. Breathe out, anchor all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Reach back. And Samasthiti. Surya B. Breathe in, sit. Breathe out, fold. Getting to warm up. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out all the way to Chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, right leg up. Breathe out, step it through. Crescent or warrior, as you prefer. Breathe out all the way to Chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Left leg up. Step it through. Breathe in, crescent or warrior 2. Breathe out all the way to Chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog, 3 breaths. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, step or jump to the front. Breathe in, chair. And breathe out all the way up. Samasthiti. Okay, so we're going to mix it up now. We're going to have the beginning of Surya B. Just slightly behind here. The beginning of Surya B. And then that sort of dancing thing. So make sure you've got space around you. I'm going to move. I'm going to get rid of my second mat, otherwise I slide on it. Okay, so have room around you because you're going to come into Wild Thing and then you're going to come into Rockstar. So you will need to get off your mat with your feet and hands at some stage. Okay? So we're going to start with Surya B. Breathe in to chair. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out all the way to plank, staying plank. Okay, so we're going to start with, so you can see me, with the left leg up. Okay, so when we get to down dog, we're going to start with the left leg up. Breathe in as you breathe out, Chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out, leaning towards a plank. Thread the left leg under the right arm up. Let's take a breath here. Breathe in, come back down, and then flip so that your left leg is now behind you for Wild Thing, big back bend. Then sit down, cartwheel the hands, drop the left knee onto the floor, and then lift the hips into the sky. Another big back bend. Come back to Wild Thing. And then come back to Rockstar. Spread the left leg under. And then come back to one-legged dog. And we're going to step through for crescent as if we were still in Surya B. And then all the way down for Chaturanga. Breathe in. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, the right leg up. Breathe out, lean towards a plank, thread the right leg under, left arm up. Breathe in as you breathe out. The left arm onto the floor, flip so that you come into a Wild Thing, hips high, back bend. Breathe in as you breathe out. Cartwheel the hands, the right knee onto the floor, lift the hips high. And then come back through Wild Thing. And then again through Rockstar, left arm up. And then one-legged dog. Breathe in as you breathe out, step forward, crescent. Breathe out, fold to Chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Take a couple of breaths. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, step or jump. Breathe in, chair. And breathe out all the way up. We're going to do that again twice. But this time, now you've got the idea, we are going to just flow through it. So we're not going to pause an extra breath in any of those three. Okay, ready? Breathe in. Oh, wait, let me take, sorry. Take my top off. Getting a bit hot in here. Okay, top off. Okay. Breathe into chair. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, length. Breathe out all the way, chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out, rock star. Breathe in, right back onto the floor. Flip into wild thing. Breathe out, cartwheel, the right knee on the floor, flash dance. Breathe out, come back to dog. So to wild thing. Breathe out, rock star. Breathe in, one-legged dog. Breathe out, step it through, crescent lunge. Breathe out, chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, right leg up. Breathe out, rock star. Breathe out, left leg onto the floor. Flip into wild thing. Breathe out towards rock star. The right knee on the floor, hips high. Next time you breathe out, come back to wild thing. Next time you breathe out, rock star. And then breathe in all the way up to one-legged dog. Breathe out, step through, crescent. Breathe out all the way to chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. We're going to do that one last time. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, step or jump. Come back through a chair. Breathe out, Samasthiti all the way up. Okay, so have we got the hang of it? Let's do one last time. Breathe into chair. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out all the way to chaturanga. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, left leg up. Breathe out, thread it through, a rock star. Next time you breathe out, flip a wild thing. Next time you breathe out, cartwheel the left knee onto the floor to reach high. Next time you breathe out, come back to wild thing. Next time you breathe out, rock star. Next time you breathe in, one-legged dog. Breathe out, crescent. And then all the way down. Next time you breathe out, chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. And down dog. Other side. Breathe in, right leg up. Breathe out, spread it through. Rock star. Next time you breathe out, flip, wild things. Next time you breathe out, cartwheel. The right knee on the floor, hip side. Next time you breathe out, wild thing. Next time you breathe out, rock star. Next time you breathe in, right leg up. Breathe out, thread it through, and crescent. As you breathe out, all the way, chaturanga. Breathe in up. Breathe out down. Next time you breathe in, step or jump. Sorry, I meant breathe out there. Anyway. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Stay folded. We'll come out through chair, but let's stay folded for a second. Breathe in, bend the knees. Let's stay here for a second. Sort of squat, weighting to the heels. Let go of the floor. Squeeze the glutes. Reach up with the arms. Engage the core. Lift the left foot off the floor. Put it down. The right foot off the floor. Put it down. Stay as this slow. And then step the left back and forward. Back and forward. 5 times. 4, 5. Swap. Right leg back and forth. 5 times. Stay low. Last one. Come back to chair. Fold all the way. Breathe in. As you breathe out, right reaches up, left knee bend. Breathe in, come back down. Breathe out, left up, right knee bends. Breathe in, keep going. Last one. Finish on the right hand onto the floor, the left hand up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in, reach up, and breathe out. Okay, so we're going to stay with quite a fast floor, and we're going to stay in 1, at the most 2 breaths wherever we go. Okay, and then we'll sit down. Well, we're going to start in skater. So let's go with the right leg still, left leg in skater. Well, let's just hold that and starting position for an extra breath. Breathe in. As you breathe out, come up and twist. So right hand to the outside of the left foot. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you've got the block there. Find the block. Come up into a bound half moon. Next time you breathe in, release, step back. As you breathe out, reverse your warrior, right leg straight. Breathe in. As you breathe out, Trikonasana, reaching forward with the left. Breathe in, spread the arms wide like wings as you face forward. Breathe in. As you breathe out, left hand down, right arm up. Reverse Trikonasana. Breathe in. Slide the left foot back, and then reach with the right knee bend. Breathe in. As you breathe out, drop the knee, reach the foot. And release. Breathe in, extend the right leg. And as you breathe out, fold. Breathe in, both feet onto the floor. As you breathe out, Skandasana on the right foot, so towards the front of the mat. And then next time you breathe in, swap. Stay one breath here. Breathe in, straighten both legs, come up. As you breathe out, interlace the fingers and fold. Notice the little finger that's under. Release the hands. Walk the hands all the way to the front. We're in pyramid now. Breathe in, breathe out, fold. Breathe in, bring the left foot a little bit closer and come up halfway. From here, left arm finds the right, then swim up the spine, hands in prayer. Breathe in, breathe out, fold. Press the palms together. Breathe in. As you breathe out, all the weight into the right foot. Lift the left leg into warrior 3. Keep pressing the palms into each other. Breathe in. As you breathe out, left foot meets the right. Come into a back bend. Keep pressing the hands in prayer. Hips forward. And release the hands. Reach back. And Samastiti on your out breath. The other side. Let's start in skater. The right leg back. Put the block where you need it. So pausing in skater for an extra breath. Breathe in. As you breathe out, left hand to the outside and twist. Breathe in. As you breathe out, find the block, bound half moon. Breathe in, reach back. Breathe out, reverse the warrior. Breathe in as you breathe out. Trikonasana. Reach with the right. Breathe in, widen the arms as if you were flying, chest forward. Breathe in as you breathe out. Reverse Trikonasana. Breathe in, slide the right foot back, bend the left knee, breathe out, twist. Breathe in. As you breathe out, reach back to find the foot. Breathe in. Extend the right left leg, breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lean towards the front, Skandasana at the front. One breath here. And then swap Skandasana at the back. Breathe in, extend the legs. Breathe out, other little finger under and fold. Release. Walk the hands all the way to the front, either side of the foot. Breathe in, breathe out, fold. So what happens when we do a slightly faster practice is we're working on joint mobility. Breathe in, right foot a little bit closer. Come up halfway. This time the right hand finds the left and you bring them together. Swim up the spine. Breathe out, fold. So we work on joint mobility, proprioception, being able to move the body in space. Breathe in, bend the left leg, reach up with the right. So it's a kind of different practice. It works in a different way. And then bring the feet together, come all the way out, press, reach for a back bend. Release the arms, but then reach them back. Breathe in, come up, hands together, and breathe out, Samasthiti. So let's come into Tadasana for a second. Well, not for a second, for a few breaths. Just to counterbalance the flowiness of what we've just done. Everything is still, but everything is strong, unengaged. So we've kept the flow going, really working on moving and lubricating the joints and using our brain and improving proprioception. How do I move from here to there? And now stillness. But still strong. How does it feel to be still? And if we see the flowy practice as a reflection of our normal, typical day, we also need this moment to counterbalance the pace. Roll the shoulders back, point the hands towards the floor, squeeze the glutes, root through the feet, lengthening the crown of the head, engage the core, smile. Great. And then let's come down onto the floor, maybe through a squat. And then drop down. Let's bring the knees on something a little bit softer. Okay, and then you want actually to be, if you can still see me, in the middle of your mat, so not at the front, if that's at all possible with your, if you've got carpet or a non-slip, then it doesn't matter so much. So we're going to start with the left leg out. And we're going to work on the side body. So we're going to do the same thing. It is exactly the same thing. We're going to do it 4 times. Once we're stretching and once we're strengthening. Okay, so let's start with the strengthening. We're going to reach up, left leg out, reach up with the right arm, and then reach towards the left and slide the left arm somewhere out of the way. Keep the chest nice and open. And then come up and go the other way. Almost making a straight line between your left foot and your left hand. This is the strengthening, yeah? In case you hadn't realized. Breathe in, come up, and then we stretch. So rest, same thing, but we're resting the left hand onto the leg and giving the right side a nice stretch. And then we'll stretch the left side, so you might or might not need a block underneath you. Maybe just on your fingertips. So this feels a lot more relaxing than the one you've just done. Okay, and then come up and we'll do that again. So strengthen, we're not holding on to anything, just reaching, keeping the chest nice and open. And really activate the left side, so as if you're really pulling the left shoulder or the left part of your torso towards your left thigh. And then other side, create a straight line, engage your sides, engage your core, pelvic floor, reach. Come up and stretch. Rest the hand onto the leg. And then stretch the left side. Rest the right hand onto the floor, onto the block. Look at the floor. Put the right hand flat or onto a block. And so you've got enough of a support. So you can let go of the left foot and then find the nice leg bend. And left knee onto the floor. Take the block with you if you feel you need it. Extend the right. Breathe in. As you breathe out, reach left hand towards the right foot. This right arm is not helping. And then straight line, the right foot and the right hand. Engage the pelvic floor. Notice the difference that makes. Breathe in, come up. Now stretch. The right hand rests. So strange how the same exact movement, two completely different experiences. And other side. Stretching right and left hand rests. And breathe in, come up. Breathe out, strengthen towards the right. Scrunch up that right side. And then the left side. Make yourself long, reach. And then come up and stretch. And then left hand on the floor or on the block. Look at your left hand, make sure it's grounded underneath your shoulder, and then reach back. Your back bend. And release both knees on the floor, so we should have that padding. Take the block and put the block in between the knees. Just to give us an indication, squeezing is a lot of effort, but just to give us an indication of where our knees should stay. Tap the toes under. Breathe in, up, and as you breathe out, reach back. And then this left arm, reach back. Don't let it, so you don't want to go all the way to the heel. Just leave it there, reaching back. Come up. Take a breath here. Let's go the other side. So reach back with the left, rest on the left heel, and then reach up with the right, hips forward. And then come up. Oh, great. Let's get both the blocks now. So we'll finish how we normally start. So we're coming towards the end. So if you want to put socks and a jumper back on. Okay, I want to have a belt as well. So we'll start first with just one block. We'll put the other block to the side. Block underneath both hips. Extend the legs. If this is not tall enough for you, block middle height, extend the legs, and we'll work at opening the psoas and the quads and the hip flex. So we're just hanging here for a few breaths. Maybe bring the arms by your ears on the floor. Making the legs really heavy. Great. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to flatten the block and put the block just underneath your right bottom. So we can fold the left foot under, working towards the left knee towards the floor. Okay, so we've got the belt here. We can only give this a go. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, we can come back to this. So if you want to have a go, you put the strap around your right foot and then hold. And you might think, you know what, this is a bit too much on my left quad or hip flexor, and just come out. Go back to where you were before. If it's okay, if you want to stay, we can take a few breaths here instead. If you want to go a little bit further, you could then start lowering your right leg towards the right. And maybe you need your right hand to support your leg, or maybe you want to take a block and put the block somewhere that helps. If it's too much on the front of the left leg, come out. Otherwise, we'll stay another 3 breaths. And then undo the belt. Undo the left leg. Give both legs a shake. Move the block over to the left bottom. Fold the right leg under. And in theory, do what you did on the other side. If you didn't use the belt, try using the belt again, see if it feels different on this side. And then come back to what you did on the other side. So we really worked a lot on the hips today. We're really moving them in all sorts of directions. And a bit of back bending. Start lowering the left leg down if you did on the other side, making sure you've got something to support the leg if it goes out to the side. And then come back up, undo the belt, undo the right leg, take the second block, put the second block on top of the first block, and bring the feet, the soles of the feet in Baddha Konasana. Maybe it's too much, maybe you need to remove the block, see how you get on. Let's take another couple of breaths here. And then bring the knees together, soles of the feet onto the floor. Let's move the blocks out of the way. We're going to do a twist before we finish. So whichever twist you know that it's more effective for your body, and it can be a simple supine twist or the legs in eagle, or hugging the knee in and twisting. So could be a simple side twist. And release and go for the other side. And release. Stay on one side so you can find your blocks. And we're going to put a block under the head, and then we're going to put a block underneath the spine. Just as we do when we normally start. Okay. So then lie down onto the block that's along your spine. Find the block to support your head. And lie down. Come back to your breath now. You might have sort of lost the breath during the standing sequence as we were going quite fast. Come back to it from the belly, ribs, chest, and then if you want to, can all the way into the crown of the head, lengthening, creating space. And then breathe out. Keep going at your own pace. I'm going to stay another 2 or 3 breaths. And if you want to then carry on for Shavasana, just as you are, of course you can. So if you want to start removing the blocks for Shavasana, do that now. If you want to stay, if you're happy here, your body feels comfortable, stay. Well, the intention is to make the body comfortable, warm, so you can stay and be still in Shavasana for a few breaths. So allowing the breath to slow even further, lengthening the out breath especially finding a pace where the breath, the body and the mind can come together and find stillness and peace and quiet. A place where all is well. All is well. Om Hari Hari Om Hari Om Om Hari Hari Om Hari Om Om Gaganesha Om Gaganesha Om Gaganesha If you can, allow yourself a few more moments of stillness. It's 10:36, so you know if you need to start moving again. And if you do, slowly come up to sitting in your own time. Thank you for practicing with me this morning. Lovely to see you. Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Namaste. Have a good week. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye.